In researching this part, I went on a cool adventure. More love affair. It's a place where art meets history, meets nostalgia. It's a love affair. I was exploring a spot that was famous for art and music in the 1960s. Sometimes when you're writing, you start to daydream. And when you start to daydream, you start to like fall into the artwork yourself. You can just see yourself walking around in it. And now I see myself walking down Ventura Boulevard in 1960, looking at all the people around, just taking in the sounds and the sights. Check out that address. It's like a secret clue in the art. And it has a connection to cool people like Jim Morrison, Mama Cass Elliot, and the Manson family. Let's step into the past here. Let's go back down Laurel Canyon and see what we can find that has some sort of connection maybe between Cass Elliot, Jim Morrison, and the Manson family.
And I was a hippie those times.
Yeah, I'm still a hippie.
Good day, right?
You too, man. Laurel Canyon's a long boulevard that runs in Los Angeles, but the section that we're really interested in is the part that goes in between Ventura, right where we are now, and it ends down in Hollywood and Sunset and Hollywood Boulevards. That's the part in between that we're really interested in. That's the part where the Manson family supposedly hitchhike up and down on numerous occasions. So let's do like the Manson family did. Let's hitchhike up this Laurel Canyon here and see what we can find. Let's just take in the sights and the sounds of this place. In the 1960s, this street didn't go by the name Love Street. That's when Jim Morrison wrote a song about it. Later on, Los Angeles changed the name in honor of Jim to Love Street. And as you can see, that dedication sign that Los Angeles put up is not very far from where Jim Morrison used to live. He lived in this house. It's the same house he wrote the song from, and it's the same house that he put his girlfriend Pamela in the closet and then caught it on fire. That hippie looking store over there across the street, that is the store where the creatures meet. Yeah, Jim Morrison. Let's go over there and take a look around.
How long have you been one of these creatures? 42 years. This place has a feel to it. It has a vibe. It has a soul. You can't buy vibes. It has a soul to it. I just love it.
I've actually been here since the 60s, but living here for 42 years.
Well, this is Tommy's brother. He's the owner too. And he gave me the tour that day, and he told me all about the place, and he told me all about the history, and he told me about the history of in Laurel Canyon they take pictures every year. Every year, everybody on Laurel Canyon in the area who live there, they all come, they all show up, and they all have a picture taken out in front. And he was telling me the history about those pictures, he was telling me the history about the store, and then he was also telling me the history about Cass Elliot. And we all know Cass Elliot. At one point there's a rumor that Cass Elliot was supposedly supposed to show up at Sharon Tate's house, and she did the night of the murder. She seen the bodies, she was freaked out, and she took off. We don't know, just a rumor. We've also heard rumors of how Cass Elliot used to sell drugs, and many of those drugs used to be to the Manson family. We knew the Manson family knew Cass Elliot, and all these rumors that go along with it. And I just walk around, and sometimes these connections get really close, because the guy told me, hey, go check it out downstairs, because Cass Elliot, she used to live down there. I had no idea that this was here. None whatsoever. I mean, the person that I was with finally found out before this guy had ever told me about it, because she had to use the restroom, and the restroom's right beside it. But if that person would have never used the restroom, would have never discovered this in the first place. And then the man went on to, the owner of the place went on to tell me about it, and tell me there was an escape place out there that she used to go when the paparazzi was. So she used to be pretty famous when she was living here too. So, this is a spot where the Manson family hitchhiked right by this place. Cass Elliot lived right here. It was also a general store where anybody could come in and shop. Do you think they did, maybe? What about Jim Morrison? He just lives across the street. Wonder if they've ever seen him here. The rumors kind of get really close in this place. This is the spot where all those rumors could be true. I don't know. It was just exciting. I love this place. It's really not a spot. It's really a love affair. So, I needed to take a break from the book. It was kind of, it starts to drive you like Jack Nicholson after a while. So, taking a little tour. Ironically enough, Jack Nicholson doesn't live very far from here, but you can't see his house from the road. Thanks for sticking around, going on this tour on Laurel Canyon to the spot where the Manson family, Jim Morrison, and Cass Elliot all visited at one point, and now we all have here on the back porch. So thanks for watching, and until next time, as always, peace, and stay safe.